My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my ranking of the John Wick franchise from worst to best. And this video will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I know some people love these movies, and I like them. They're good, they're solid. It's actually a very consistent franchise, but I'm just not as high on it as I would like to be. But let's begin by talking about the worst one. And I should say, I still like this movie. It's enjoyable, but it's John Wick Chapter 2. Now, I like Common as the side villain. I thought some of the action here was really great, especially the scene where Common and John are shooting at each other in the subway. The pencil kill is just an all-timer. And I do love some of the world building here. It ends on a very effective cliffhanger. It's just too damn long. Like, it takes forever to get going, and I wasn't as invested in the story as I would have liked to be. The main villain is very generic, and it's fine. I enjoy it. It's not great. My fourth favorite John Wick movie is the original. Now, back in 2014, this movie was a huge surprise, and I still like it, just not as much as I once did. I would actually argue that this movie has the best script of the franchise. Its simplicity just works wonders, and I like how the world building is the cherry on top. There's some good action here, but the action just... I don't think now, 5 movies into this franchise, I don't think there's that many memorable scenes in this movie. It's still good, it's entertaining, it's just not great. My third favorite John Wick movie is Chapter 3 Parabellum. And this movie was a huge disappointment back in 2019, but on a rewatch, I liked it much more because the first movie is about how John can't fully get out of the system. The second movie is about how the system is rigged against him, but this third movie is about how the system is rigged against everyone. And it just makes for a compelling thematic core, and I thought the movie begun on such a strong note with some of the series' best action, and the final act is awesome. Like, truly just awesome. And this movie looks stunning. But the second act is so bad. I do not care for anything with Halle Berry's character. The dog fight I could have done without. And everything in the desert I just did not care for. So, it's good, just could have been better. My second favorite John Wick movie is one I just rewatched, and I liked it a tiny bit more, and it's Chapter 4. Now, this movie is definitely too long, and one issue I have with the action in this franchise is it can be repetitive. It has John Wick being too invincible, and this movie isn't different in that regard. The first hour of this movie is fine. It's entertaining, but it's more of the same. It's the last hour, though, that really elevates this movie. It has some of the best action in this entire franchise, with that scene at the Arc de Triomphe, or whatever it's called. Like, that scene is so good. And then you get the dragon breath scene, and on a rewatch, I enjoyed the staircase scene much more, and it ends on a real satisfying note. And I like some of the conversations about how John Wick wants to be remembered. It also has the best villain in the franchise, played by Bill Skarsgård. It's just it's definitely too long. So I enjoyed this movie. It's good. I just wish it was title. I really do. But my favorite one is actually the brand new Ballerina. And I know this might be a hot take because the script is dog shit. The whole reveal that that one lady was her sister, I couldn't have cared less, and when she died, I was like, oh well. And then everything with John Wick felt so fan servicey, and its inclusion just baffled me because if this is between John Wick 3 and 4, like it kind of makes sense, but I don't know. I find it to be a very distracting element. The villain is so painfully generic, and the script is very messy. Like, everything with Norman Reedus and his daughter just felt so unnecessary, and yeah, like, I've definitely got issues with this movie, but I think this movie has the best consistent action in the franchise. It is over 2 hours long, and I would say at least 60%, maybe 70% of this movie is non-stop action, and it's all terrific. Each environment stands out. Each weapon stands out. Whether it's ice skates or grenades or a flamethrower or dinner plates, there's always something inventive going on the screen. And the sound was so good, and I just thought this movie was so entertaining. The more I sit with it, my issues kind of just fade to the back, and the action, the elements that I love, just stay on the front of my mind. Ana de Armas carried this movie incredibly well, and I know Len Wiseman directed this movie and then Chad Stahelski did some reshoots. I think the combination of these two talents was the perfect mix, and I love how self-contained the second half of this movie is, and it kind of felt like a video game at times in the best way possible, but it also felt like a video game where you want to skip the cutscenes and just get to the action. I will say, also, John Wick not needed, but I do like the fact that he still easily beaten her. That was the right decision. So, it's flawed. I get it. But I had so much fun with this movie, and I can see myself rewatching it a bunch. I really can. Like, the action is so good. It's so good. So, that's why it's my favorite movie of the franchise. And also, while I was talking, I'll beat myself up if I don't mention this, but I love how in the first John Wick movie, they built up John Wick as a character. He really felt like a true force of nature, and I loved that. I can't believe I forgot to mention it, but I'm mentioning it now. But what's your ranking of the John Wick franchise? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.